Okay. We just came back.
Eat your popsicle before it melts.
Okay. We just came back from HEB. It's Sunday. We just came back from church, moved to HEB. And I saw one of the people that I really wish I never
We're eating lime popsicles. I love lime popsicles. There's nothing better than citrus popsicles.
Anywho. Okay, so in my freshman I said class of 15, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In my sophomore year, this guy, I shouldn't say his name, huh?
No, why would you say his name?
Okay. This guy I knew ran cross country, right? And he knew me because he was friends with...
Oh, say a fake name.
No. A lot of my best friends, right?
You say Bob.
And... okay.
Bob Lee.
Okay. We're gonna call him Bob. And this guy hit on every single one of the girls in my school like this. He was notorious for it, right? So he always tried to hit on like everyone around me because I was friends with a lot of the cross country team at the time. One of my best friends was on the cross country team, right? And I see this guy again. Let me see, almost 4 years later, right? And I cannot express how uncomfortable this guy made me feel. I was just walking, right, with Caitlin and my mom, and he comes up to me. I was like, this isn't real. Like, it can't be the same guy. Like, it must just have a resemblance. But he had one of like the GR shirts on. Like, he had one of our school shirts on, right? This guy, Bob graduated class of 2015, and I really thought I would never see him again. Like, this guy is so creepy. Okay. And he comes up to me, he's like, hey, I haven't seen you in so long. I was like, oh, hi. I was like, how you been? He's like, good. He asked me how I was, and I told him I really have to go. Like, my mom needs my help with groceries, right? And he's like, oh, I'll walk with you. No. And he asked me for my number, right? But okay, wait, backtrack a little. He tells me he's getting married, right? I'm like, really? You proposed to her already? He's like, no. Well, the thing is, I met her online, and we haven't met yet, and she lives in Austin, so I'm gonna move there to be with her. But we've never met yet. She's 4'9". He like shows me a picture of her. Let's just say she's out of his league, okay? And he's showing me all these text messages. He's like, yeah, like she totally loves me. She wants to have 2 kids with me. I'm like, that's great. That's cool. Good for you, right? He asked me, can I have your number? And I'm like, didn't you not just tell me that
you know him from school, so like... I mean, no, what he said after that was really, really creepy, I agree, but like...
he asked me if I was single after, and I'm like, what do you mean am I single? Like, why do you care? And he's like, you've always been like, very pretty, like even in high school, like you just look like a very like, what was the word that he said?
Attractive?
No, Caitlin heard him.
Very pretty young lady.
Young woman, right? And I was like, that's okay, thanks. And it was very obvious that I was uncomfortable, right? This guy's always made me uncomfortable, even in high school.
We should have gotten 2 boxes of lime popsicles. We only got 1, and then we got another strawberry one, but now, see, this is the strawberry one. But we should have gotten 2, because lime popsicles are the best. This is the Creamy Creations brand from HEB. If they asked me to sponsor them, I would.
Yeah, same. And then Caitlin walks by, right? And my mom and Caitlin are, like, obviously trying to let me, like, do my own thing. Like, but this guy just, like, won't take a hint and leave me alone.
Well, it's mainly because whenever we go out, someone we know, or rather someone Grace knows, always like comes up and talks to her. So at this point, I just let it happen. Whenever that happens, I walk away because I'm okay. And so, yeah, we just walked away, and then I walk, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Grace looks kind of uncomfortable. So we walk back, and we're like, Grace, let's bounce. And then he goes, yeah, it's nice to see you, Grace. And I was like, and when he introduces himself, and I'm like, hi, nice to meet you, whatever. And then he's like, yeah, but it's nice to see you. Just so you know, you've gotten, like, very, very attractive since high school. I was like, okay. And then he looks at me and he's like, are you in college? And I was like, no.
And then continues to talk to me. Caitlin tried to get me out, and he continued to talk to me. Remember, because after you said that, you bounced and left me again.
Well, I wasn't dealing with that.
You should have been like, go away.
I don't know. When he asked me for my number, I saw there's like this Tumblr post, and this girl goes, this guy asked her for her number, and while visibly texting on her phone, she goes, I don't have a phone. I don't know if I could do that though. I feel like that's too mean. But like this guy like seriously made me uncomfortable. He's like, I've changed, and I was like, okay, well, maybe it's not that bad. No, it was really weird. It was.
I don't know. I would do that to someone.
But the thing is, he like walked with me around the store when I told him I needed to go. Oh, we were paying for. No, that happened to me yesterday. We were watching TV, and it fell on my shirt. It fell on top of me. I was like, no.
This has never happened to me before.
Okay, I was paying for our groceries, right? I was like almost out of there, and he comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey, you need any help?" I'm like, "Where the hell did you come from?" He literally just popped out of nowhere, and was like trying to recall how we met, like how we know each other, and asking me like what I'm doing and everything, and I was like, okay, and I was like, yeah, you were friends with my best friend. And he's like, oh, weren't you, like, in band or something? I was like, yeah, I was in band. And he, like, I don't know.
That's how you know Grace is weird. She's in band.
I wasn't even really in band. Anyone who knew me in high school knew, like, I really wasn't a part of band. I was, like, really only there for solo.
I want another one. I'm gonna get another one.
Okay. But, yeah.
Just so you know, I'm not really this much of a messy eater ever. It's really hot inside the house. So, yeah.
Because I'm here.
No.
But yeah, that was my story time of the day. Oh yeah, so I ended up saying, so this is goodbye, and I was like, yeah, I'll see you around.
Okay.
What, like, with the fact in mind that I would probably never see this guy in my life again, hopefully.
No, and then he texts Gracie.
I know, he texted me, and I was like,
I told you should have either A, given him a fake number, or B, been like, I don't have a phone. Pulled out your phone, looked at it for a second, and been like, I don't have one. Yeah.